Hi, I'm Rob Cram, and today we're taking a look at CI Games' Sniper Ghost Warrior contracts. Before we start, let's just have a look at the things you need to pay attention to before you dive into each mission. So I'm kind of like halfway through the game, maybe a bit more than that, and as you can see, you've got various objectives or contracts that you take out during each area. You can do them in any order you see fit. And there are various challenges as well that you can undertake to get more points, which will then help you get more money and tokens to upgrade your weapons and skills. So for example, if I look at my sidearm here, I have upgraded this with an extended mag, silencer, laser sight, and some better optics and camo. Camo is kind of just a cosmetic difference. The main points that you're going to have to put your skills into or the tokens into, is the awareness, utility and scouting, and then all these various suit support and gadgets. Now these will definitely help your mission as you progress through the story. I've got the infiltrator on maximum in the woodland area, for example, which will help for the next mission. Various upgrades for my drone, and then there's the gadgets as well, where you can increase your melee attacking ability and other things as well, which is quite cool. So all these things to pay attention to, but you'll only be able to get these by earning money and the tokens, so you've got to bear that in mind. You get those from completing the contracts and the extra elements like the challenges as well. So as you can see there, kill enemies through an obstacle, perform double kills that will gain me extra tokens. So let's dive into Beketov Valley and see where this takes us. 3 levels of difficulty. I'm just going to keep it on the standard difficulty.
Greetings, Seeker. Your contract is one Sasha Petroshenko. He is the boss of Siberia's largest criminal syndicate, the Yakutsk clan. They trade in drugs and weapons. And, as is common now, they're human traffickers too. Petroshenko was born in Moscow. There he rose from petty street criminal to influential crime boss. It was with Petroshenko's help that Nergui Kurchatov became Moscow's mayor. When Petroshenko was forced to flee the capital, it was Kurchatov, then Siberia's new governor, who allowed him to set up business in the Yakutia region. After the War of Independence, Petroshenko was given protection by the new Siberian government. He is now attempting to gain control of Western Siberia. These territories are run by his rival, Agvan Dorjev. It won't be easy, as Dorjev is also backed by the army. In an attempt to avoid all-out war, these two bosses have agreed to a private meeting at Petroshenko's dacha in the Beketov Valley. Inside the property are hidden video recordings that you must obtain. Agvan must also be killed. Then go to his nearby camp and retrieve information about his business operations. It will be useful to our employer. Finally, Petroshenko is preparing to execute a prisoner, his former deputy, Vladimir Romanovich. Free this man and you will be richly rewarded. Stay focused, Seeker.
Okay then, a lot to take on board. So you can do those in whatever order you see fit.
A peaceful spot.
There's too much of them. It would be best to avoid contact. Petroshenko is a wanted man. Isolation is his friend.
Okay, so we're in. So what is good about this game is the fact that you've got multiple ways in which you could approach each contract. As it says, you can do them in any order you see fit, and you can replay them again to try for those extra challenges to get more tokens. So coming this way will enable me to creep up on one of the hidden enemies who's residing in this grass area here, which will enable me to interrogate and get some useful information about what's going on down there.
Where are the others? Locations now.
They're right there.
So that's extremely useful, giving me the locations of the enemies. I can now line up my shot for this sniper over here. Take the shot. So the game allows you to tailor the scope to your liking. You can either mark the enemies first, but once you become more proficient, you can then learn how to gauge the distances without marking them first. You can set a dial on the scope to centralize the shot, or you can use the distance meter on the scope to take down your enemies. So lots of options there. Obviously the tagging stuff is optional. You don't have to have that on. You don't have to sit there doing that. But obviously it makes things a lot easier. So let's move across. So what we're going to do first is go and head to the prisoner and see if we can take him out first, or rescue him first. Before that, let's just try and get rid of this sniper over here who's giving us grief. Bit hard to spot him in the undergrowth. There he is. So you've got to be mindful of the bodies as well. So if you kill somebody and the body is spotted, that's going to put all the troops on alert, something you don't want. So sometimes it's better to just avoid enemies rather than rushing in and killing them all. So here we've entered a minefield. Now I've got this mask mode, which is my communications with the handler, but it also acts as a way of highlighting points of interest. And I've got this upgraded, which allows me to see where these mines are placed, which is pretty damn useful. Right, let's move on. So there's a guy up there I've got to be careful of, but he won't spot me in the grass. So as far as I've played so far, there's not really any time limit. Although if you do trigger an alarm, then that will set off a timer in certain situations. So for example, this prisoner will be killed if you trigger an alarm before you reach him. So there's a guy here I've got to be careful of. I can actually distract him with a stone.
What was that?
No one's going to find him here. Then I can loot the body as well for some extra bullets. So I could have sat there and found a nice vantage point and decided to play chicken shoot with all of those enemies, taking them all out one by one, using lures to separate those that are in groups. But I've managed to just sort of avoid them entirely. So as I said, the mask mode will highlight areas of interest, and it will also unveil patrol routes and hidden paths, which is pretty neat.
Seeker, we have hacked Petroshenko's laptop microphone. He is currently using a telecoms app. I'll patch you in.
We were stopped in Barnaul, on your side, the Russian side. They took my girls, they put my men in prison.
Barnaul? Yes. They have a new governor. He is not so cooperative. He wonders what it is that you, Sasha, bring to the table.
Tell him that without my information and help, the Moscow Mafia would be running your fucking country.
Maybe. But the Moscow Mafia are almost finished now, which means you are becoming less and less useful to us.
That sounds like a threat.
It is a warning. To my bosses, you are just a small
We
crime
have been
lord in a
informed
remote
that a jamming
region of a
device has
foreign
been deployed
country.
in this forest.
Well,
It will
fuck you,
disable
Mikhail.
any nearby drones. The same may be true for tagging attempts.
Right, so these two enemies can give me grief. Let's see if I can try and separate them.
What's that?
See if I can interrogate this guy here.
You're gonna tell me where the other soldiers are located.
Sure, I'll tell you. They're over there.
Okay, I think that was my error there. The sniper spotted the kill, has raised the alarm, so I've messed that up. So let's start the checkpoint again. Not a good option there to shoot them. So I'm going to try a different approach this time.
We
Rather
have
than
hacked
going from
Petroshenko's
afar,
laptop microphone. He is currently using a telecoms app.
I'm going
I'll
to try and
patch you
get up
in.
close and personal and sneak
We were
around.
stopped in Barnaul. On your side, the Russian side. They took my girls, they put my men in prison.
Yes. They have a new governor. He is not so cooperative. He wonders what it is that you, Sasha, bring to the table.
Tell him that without my information and help, the Moscow Mafia would be running your fucking country.
Maybe. But the Moscow Mafia are almost finished now, which means you are becoming less and less useful to us.
That sounds like a threat.
It is a warning. To my bosses, you are just a small crime lord in
We
a
have been
remote region
informed
of
that
a
a
foreign
jamming
country.
device has been deployed in this forest.
fuck you,
It will
Mikhail.
disable any nearby drones. The same may be true for tagging attempts.
So we use a different pathway this time, avoiding those two guards. Having a bit more of a direct view of the So we've got to be mindful of those two patrolling guards. They could come this way. So using my vision shows that they will come this way. So they could actually sneak up behind me. I've got to move away from that area. Like I said, I'm going to try a different approach this time. So there's a jammer vehicle down there as well, which is going to give me grief in terms of tagging the enemies. He was a problem sniper. Hopefully I can take him down without any alarms going off. Nice. Right, let's get down here away from those patrolling guards. So I can actually shoot the jamming device to stop it from interfering with my optics. See if I can get a bead on it somewhere. Yeah, so you can see the tagging isn't working.
Vladimir Romanovich, on his way to prison.
So let's see if I can find the vehicle. See, because I've come at a lower angle this time, I don't get that nice overview of the camp. And the vehicle is here. So if I can get up to the guard tower, I can probably get a better shot from there. Let's see if I can take this guard. In fact, let's try and do something different. Sneak around this way. See if I can actually sneak up on him. Now that the sniper's been taken care of over there. Right, there's no way in. As I said, I've got to be mindful of that body being left there. So let's just climb up here to where that sniper was located. I'm kind of going a bit speedy here than I would normally for the interest of time. Right, I believe he was somewhere here. Should be able to spot the body. There it is. So he's got a good view of the surrounding area. So let's see if I can get a shot on the jammer, which is right there. Okay. So I can actually program my drone vehicle to take care of things like this, but obviously that's been disabled. Right, that's down. Right, that should have hopefully fixed the problem with the jamming. So let's see if I can use my drone now. Right, as I said, all of this is optional. You don't have to use the drones. You don't have to do the markings. So we need to find the prisoner. I think he's somewhere over the rear of the camp in this back area. So let's see what happens if I fly over here. Need to keep these enemies marked. I think he's somewhere over here. Out of battery. So I can now sort of pick my targets. First of all, guard tower. That's going to be the most difficult guy to get. I need to get him out of the way first. He has a great viewpoint of everybody else. I need to get on lower so I can just get his head. I mean, I could probably attempt to try and sneak up on him, but it's a bit difficult. Good shot. Tango neutralized. And again, the body is not discovered. Again, another guard tower over here. This guy definitely needs to be taken down. Nice. That's given me a clear run now of the camp. So let's make our way down. You can see there's those heavy armoured guards as well. You've got to be mindful of those. They will give you some hard time if you get caught up with those. Right, there's a minefield over there, so we're going to try and see if we can get through this window up here. This conveniently placed window. I think that's a bit bugged, that tower there. There's a light as well. Take that out. Too close. You can pick up the bodies and hide them. There's a guy right beneath us here. We've got to be really careful. At least I'm in the camp now. sneak my way round. So yeah, the stealth gameplay is very good here. It was all very good in the previous game. Be close. And I just grab that body and move it out of the way. Just get noticed. Right, let's do this. So close.
Shit!
Well, those bodies could be discoverable, so I'm going to have to perhaps move them. But I'm getting close to the prisoner now anyway, so I should hopefully get there before any alarm is raised. Yep, he's in that location just down there. So in case of sneaking in this bit here, should be okay. I can hide in that bin if I need to. Well, there might be a guard up the top there, so I need to perhaps jump in this window here.
You are lucky we weren't able to execute you. If it was up to me, I would have shot you.
You are making a mistake. Please, I know what you're here to do. But for freeing me, let me tell you, there is a hidden camera up at Zabarov Katacha, behind the two-way mirror. Perhaps what is filmed there will be useful.
Thanks. I'll remember that. He's free. For how long, I don't know.
Good work, Seeker. As always, I'll wait for an update from the exfiltration location.
So I have the choice now of exfiltrating to complete that part of the mission, or I can then continue on with other objectives. So let's just get out of here. No alarms raised, that's pretty good. But we're not out of the fire yet. Let's get out of this camp first. And I can pick up some more ammo from over here. But let's not get greedy. Nice. Okay, let's go. I haven't tagged every enemy, so I've got to be really careful here. Which is why it's quite good to be able to... I need to get upstairs. Oh, there's a guard down there. Careful. So that's why it was very important to take care of those guard towers first. And that's enabled me a clear run of escaping. Right, let's go. Straight from where I came from, and we're clear. But you don't get the objective complete until you exfiltrate. So you've got to reach a certain point to do that. So if we look at the map, nearest point is over here. But our next objective, let's see, we're going to go and eliminate this person over here. So I think that's probably the best place to go to put the marker, but it's not showing up. But luckily in your mode there, it will show up nicely. So we're going to avoid the camp, come back down. I think we're good. Oh, going to be spotted by the mortar. Just be a bit less obvious. So I have got an upgraded suit, which obviously is helping quite a lot here for me sneaking about running around like this. Whose footprints are these? So I've just got to be really careful where I'm heading. It's a bit of a big drop down there. I don't think I should do that. I think that's probably going to be death if I go that way. So let's see if I can go this way. Being mindful of those patrolling guards that could just pop out at any time. Sniper. Oh. So close. Right, those two guards. This time won't raise an alarm. Because that objective's been completed. So let's take these guys out. We'll distract them. Sneak around.
Hostile contact!
Bit sloppy. Right, where am I on the map? Right, I'm close. There we have it. Objective complete. So you get a kind of breakdown. Not bad at all. And then you can look at your performance, see how well you did. And then from here you can either go back to the main menu or you can continue. In fact, it's not letting me do that. It's only letting me do the one mission for some reason. That's a bit silly. Not sure why it does that. I think that's possibly a bug in the game. Right, so from here now. So we're going to do something different now. Same start of the mission.
Huh. Okay.
But we're going to head to the eliminate Sasha Petroshenko.
Peaceful spot.
There's too much of them. It would be best to avoid...
I'm going to put a marker there, which I have.
Contact.
Right, so use my mode.
Petroshenko is a wanted
Over
man.
that direction.
Isolation is his friend.
If I look at the map, though, there's no way to get out of this valley where I am at the moment to reach there easily. So if I fast travel here, that'll give you a good indication of how things are from a different perspective. Alright, let's move. Let's go. This way is correct. There's loads of patrolling guards here. And me running around like this is not healthy. You've got some gun emplacement there. Not good. And nowhere to sneak round. So the fast, as I said to you, the fast travel option is not necessarily a decent one, because you get put in these weird kind of locations where there are more guards. So far so good. Needs to be a long way up here. So drop down. Too shabby. Okay. And here's the mansion. There's one of the targets. So let's mark everybody here. So loads of cameras to be mindful of. Sniper up there, would be good to be able to get him for some intel. I think there's probably a way up over there by the looks of things. There's a tree over there that's fallen and broken the fence. So there's my target. Now I can take him down from here and do a quick takedown. But let's firstly take care of that sniper who's going to give me grief if I leave him there. Cool. Don't think anyone will be seeing his body, so I can swim over this water and make my way across. But let's try a way over here. I think that might be quite cool. So we'll swim over this way. I mean, I don't think I've actually marked everybody that I could possibly mark here. This place is hundreds of guards, not that many, but plentiful guards. Oh, there's a minefield up there as well, I've just spotted. Let's quickly swim over here. This is a hard way in, but it's not the only way in. As you can see, plentiful ways to get in here, but we're going to take the hard way. Hopefully we won't blow ourselves up in the process. Danger. Right. Holy, that was close. You can see those mines. Nobody leaves. Those mines are showing up, but their area of explosives is not showing up either, which is not good. This is quite a big minefield. Could be difficult. I think we're doing okay so far. Alright. It's not showing the area of effect. Just making it a bit more difficult, but this footprints definitely helped me show the route through the minefield. Just what there. Right, we're done.
You lacked the requisite subtlety, Seeker. Dorjev has been alerted. He will not leave his camp.
What happened there?
Getting a real good look at the big boss.
You know what to do.
Why was he alerted? What did I do?
We have a dead soldier in Alpha 4.
Ah, that's why a dead soldier was discovered. Okay, well I kind of messed this up, the stealth playthrough. Let's just go in here, see who we can take out. Okay, oops, sniper. Quick and clean, we're in the base. Stick to the walls. So as I said, there's lots of cameras here, so you've got to be really careful. Turrets and all sorts to be mindful of. We need to get into the base. So let's get an elevated position first and see if we can tag a few things from up here. I mean, I could use my drone and scout about first. That would probably be a bit more sensible. Whoops. See if we can try and interrogate him. So there's our way in. Got to separate him from that guard that's in the same room. Oops. You can spot the body. Okay. I think we can sneak behind him.
Payback time.
Who am I paying back?
The devil. The target is dead.
He will not be mourned.
Definitely not.
Exit points are now marked on your map.
We need this as well, the hidden recordings.
I've got the recordings.
As always, I'll wait for an update from the exfiltration location.
So that's 2 objectives completed. Okay, so this eliminate this character here. He don't want to come out of his hideout because we raised the alarm, so we're going to have to head to that location. So I need to escape this base now. There's nothing left for me to do here. It's a very nice mansion, but so if I look at the map now to see where I need to head, so I'm currently here. I need to head north, so I think that there is where I need to go, which is over in that direction. So I need to come around the outside of the house, go back out the way I came, and go around the outside. In fact, no, I don't need to do that. I can go that way around. Oh, watch the minefield. That would be a bit silly. Exfiltrating and then blowing myself up in the process. Camera, not good. Oh, I've been spotted by the camera. Now they're on full alert. Kind of messed that up there. Really stupid of me. Just get out of here.
Kilo 5 to base. We lost him. Awaiting orders.
I really need to be going in that direction, so I should be coming around this way. Trying to make a bit of, all the guards are coming down to have a look. Let's just stay underwater. I mean, this game has got elements of Far Cry, even Crysis. It's using the Cry engine, very similar gameplay ideas. Right, let's do this. It kind of has that feel to it when you're playing. Right, we escaped the mansion. We got 2 of the objectives in one go. That's quite cool. And now we need to just get to the extraction point. Oh, that's a bit of an unusual effect. Can we jump up here? Cool. Gun turrets up here, so it's quite heavily guarded. So what I should do really is use my drone, scout that area first before I make a move. There's 2 turrets, guard there. So what's my play? Because the turret's going to spot me running across here. If I can make it round here, I should be able to bypass this checkpoint. There's no other guards. Let's make a dash for it. Go, go, go. Perfect. So obviously if I turn in this mission now, it's going to put me back to the title screen. We don't want that. So let's see if we can continue on. Whoops. Just get away from those two. Okay, let's just quickly check the map. So we want to go over here. So we might actually be able to head that way by heading down this slope here. Let's have a look. Following the road here. No, it doesn't look like it. This mountain range looks pretty steep. Maybe we can take this path up here. Nope, this blocks off, so we're going to have to go around this way. Lots of running around. I'm not really being mindful of any guards that are posted along here. Just sort of running. Can I get the double kill from these two? Let's see if I can attempt to do that from over here. Easy money. The guards are operating in pairs, interestingly enough. Yeah, that was okay. Not what I expected, but still. Okay, so we're now moving into the next area. Should be getting close now. So there's two objectives, final objectives in this area, but I've had to start again because of the prisoner being bugged at the beginning. Seen the body. Gonna make a run for it. Okay, so here's the enemy camp. I'll take him out. Just gonna go loud here.
I suppose Gulag prisoners once worked here.
Yes, they chained them to their tools. Wheelbarrows, pickaxes, spades. Permanently... tools, wheelbarrows, pickaxes, spades, permanently attached to them.
Men down! Horse down!
Not really taking my time here, just sort of going in very whoops. Just coming out the side here. Oh, close call. Nice little sneaky way in here. So really I should interrogate one of these guards to find out where the main objective is. I mean, I could use my drone to do so. Should be sensible. Let's do that. I think one of the objectives is over here, where these guys are stationed. Where is my main target? I think I've done a pretty decent job of clearing out some stragglers. I get the feeling something's going to go horribly wrong and I'm going to get busted and shot to pieces. Let's see if I can interrogate this guy here. No! That's a close call. Right, the alarm's gone off. Right, I should be able to grab this guy.
You're gonna tell me where the other soldiers are located?
Sure, I'll tell you. They're over there.
Very useful. Thank you. Need some more ammo. So how many got? Quite a few enemies here in this area. I think I'll go this way. Good shot. Right, so I need to head over into this building to grab the documents. There's too many eyes on me, so let me get rid of these first. That guy is well armored up there, so I have to be very careful not to get caught up by him. So there might be another way round. Let's just have a look. Sniper up there. Luckily for me, there's no wind here, which is good. Right, proceed.
I have eyes on Dorjev.
You know what to do.
Right, I need to interrogate this target.
I have eyes on Dorjev.
You know what to do.
Show me your face!
Why? You won't have time to remember it.
You have no idea who's pulling your strings, do you?
Do you?
Let's talk, Seeker. Do your job.
Dorjev's dead.
I am sure he will be warmly welcomed in the underworld he's heading to. As always, I'll wait for an update from the exfiltration location. Thank you, Seeker. You can exfil now. Check your map for coordinates.
Okay, almost there. So obviously we did the other objective, but that's it. We've done all the objectives, apart from free the prisoner. So that's a nice score, all in one go. It's unfortunate that the mission failed at the beginning by not allowing me to complete the first mission. So not bad. And I did manage to interrogate Dorjev. A nice little bonus if you can look at my performance. All good in the hood. So that's quite a nice lot of tokens and score. Interesting that it didn't let me again go back and try and rescue the prisoner. So that's completed. So now when I go to my development, I've got more options now to upgrade the character. Okay, so this is Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts, released November 22nd. on consoles and PC. I'm Rob Cram. Thanks for watching.